Hello everyone. This video is for those who have just started competitive programming in Python and having problem while taking input in various coding platforms like leetcode, hackerank and hackerank. I will show you around 7 to 8 different methods through which you can take input for any of the question easily. So let's get started. The first method through which you can take input is this one. Basically, you will let's say you have to take an input as an integer, a single integer. So taking integer as an input, we can use the input function that basically takes an input as string, then we are typecasting using int function, and I will also print the type of n. So if I run it and type any number like 10, you can see it is the object of class integer. So as you can see, we have taken the input as an integer, a single integer. The next is we have to take a string as an input. Taking string as input. Input function by default takes string as an input. So if I type print type of n, and let's say you can see the class is string here. So n is the object of class string. Now let's say you have to take multiple numbers or multiple characters of a string as an input. For example, A, B, C or 1, 2. So here I will write 3 variables names, that is A, B and C. Now I will use the map function that basically takes a function and an iterable. So the function is int here, and now I will use input dot split method, and then I will print the sum of A plus B plus C to show you that I have taken the input of these ABC in a single line. So let's say 1, 2 and 3. The sum is 6. So this is how you can take the input of this format. The next is where you do not have any specific limit. Like here we know we have to take 3 integers or 3 characters. But what if we do not know how many integers or how many characters we have? We can use this method. For example, we have infinite number of inputs here. Let's say A, B, C, D, E, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can use list comprehension for that. For I in input, it would basically store all the integers in an array. Okay, I have missed the bracket here. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or maybe 6. You can see it has taken the input in a list. So this is how you take input of this format where there is no limit of how many integers could be there. The next case is where you have to take input of 5 or say 10 integers. For example, let's say there will be 5 integers in a single line. So for this integer, basically this tell how many integers will be there. So here you can see this number is basically showing there will be 5 integers. So you can take input of first integer like this. This will store 5. The next is 12001. We can use the same method here, this one, for, and it will store all the inputs in this list. First I will type 5, then 1 2 0 0 and 1. As you can see, I have taken the input of this very easily. The next is when you have number of inputs, that is 3 here. I will also write it here, number of inputs, and it is the inputs are on different lines, not in a single line. Let's say 1, then 2, then 3. Basically they all are in different lines. So here we can use loop. We can first take input of 3 as this will store 3. Then we can use a loop for I in range of n. Basically we'll go to this n. Then we can take input on any variable. I've used DC for that. And now you can, I will type first 3, then I will use 1 2 and 3, and you can see I have easily taken the input of this format. The next format is when you have different number of queries as well. Let's say we have 2 queries. Limit of first query is 3, and then we have 3 integers. Limit of second query is 5, then we have 5 integers. So first we will take the input of this query in Q. Then we take input of this. I'm using this for the number of inputs, that is 3 and 5. Then we can use this method that will basically take input in a list. So if I run it and I type 2 for number of queries, then 3, I will take 1 2 3 as an input, then 5 1 2 3 4 and 5. As you can see, I have easily taken the input of this format. The last one is when we have let's say we have 4 inputs and each input has around 4 integers in it. So let's say 1 2 3 4, then 5 6 7 8, something like that, 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 and 16. We can take this input very easily also. I will use a loop. First I will take the number of inputs in a integer, in a variable that is n. Then I will run a loop till n for I in range n, and I will use this method. So yes, if I run it and type 4 1 so as you can see, I have taken the input of this format also. So I hope you have liked this video, and please subscribe to my channel for more such content. Thank you.